Did you apply? Yeah, 3 times. Yeah, like 3 fucking times. Alright. Fuck! I don't want to apply online again. I just don't, but I will. It just takes like 2 seconds, but I'm just fucking. Okay, I have to do that. What else do I have to do? I have to go. I have to get a haircut, a belt, and shave, and get my blood drawn for $80. All before trying to go to an interview tomorrow. And it's 3:17 a.m. and I'm making dinner. Like this is this is impossible, dude. Like it's like I have to work so hard. Like I have to push my body to not sleep just to get to the airport. I mean, to the place in time to get an interview, for this job that I mean, I want it. I want the job, but I'm like at the point where these last 3 months I've been almost literally moving out of the country. I'm like, what am I gonna fucking sacrifice my sleep, sacrifice months, training, all this shit to get there on time for the interview and then get there on time for my other job still, and sacrifice all that energy to get another job going. You know what I'm saying? When I could just put my 30-day notice in, save up like the $2,200 I make, just go bankrupt on my car loan, and take that $2,200 and fucking go, bro, and just never come back. The fuck. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, I'm scared to go bankrupt on my car because then it says it'll fuck up your credit for 7 years, and I'm like, so what? I have to stay out of the country for 7 years? Like, what the fuck? Plus, I have $100 ticket for a red light. That was bullshit. And $100 ticket for speeding. That was bullshit. I was going 74. It's like that's literally below the speed limit in a lot of roads in this country. It's complete bullshit. If it's below the speed limit anywhere in the country, it shouldn't be speeding. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you're in town, yeah, like fucking town. But if you're on a highway, the speed limit should be 80 on every highway at your own risk. Like, what is this 55, 60 shit? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Who the fuck is going 60 miles per hour for 3 hours? Nobody can fucking do that, bro. It's insane, dude. It's literally impossible. Take you 3 days to get 100 miles, bro. 60, bro. Jesus. That's why everyone here is so old. Can't fucking get there in time. The speed limit's too low. It's alright. It's alright. Just stay you, Iowa. I'm too much for you, I know. Just kidding. I'm not. I just need to like travel more. I need to go on a trip. Dry Slayer, yo. Jesus. Why is it already like sizzling and shit? Oh. Okay, I think it's good by now. No, it's not. It needs more. Damn it. And I have to wash a fork. Love me. Yeah, Bruce Almighty. Hi, hi. One. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Uh, hi, hi, hi. Okay, I think it's good now. Looks like poop. What are you doing? I am currently showing you my microwaved leftovers. Beans and I think beef and onions and carrots. My family made this and gave me some. They're like, here, take this home with you and eat it when nobody's around. Just kidding. They didn't say that, but I could reuse this bag maybe for something. Tortilla! This tortilla is not big enough. That's okay. I'll eat some of it with a fork. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just walk away. Ooh, tastes like poo poo. Okay, that little handful did not taste that good. Hope you eat good. Damn, that looks bussin'. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi, 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 hi. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't turn around if you want to see. Just walk away. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I need to shave. I need to shave and get a haircut. And I need to shave, get a haircut. I need to shave my balls. I need to clean my entire place. I need to dress nice. I need to donate plasma for 80 bucks. I need to pay bills. I need to put my 30-day notice in officially so I can move to Asia and never come back. I need to go bankrupt on my car. What else do I need to do? I need to stretch my ass cheeks because I'm sore. Oh, fuck yeah. I think I have AIDS cancer tits.com. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. I'm gonna try to go to yoga on Saturday. Oh fuck. Why is nobody saying anything? 5 people in here? Are you all spanking it at the same time? Might as well have a jerkle circle. Yeah, fuck stains. Or is it the feds? I'd be fresh as hell if the feds watch. Oh shit. Oh, did you hear that? That was my dick. Just kidding. That was my back. Oh. Why is nobody saying anything? Well, they're so awkward. Oh, yeah. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Ow. And just walk away. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. What are you, fucking yay? Oh, fuck yeah. Look at how strong I am. Like, that's scary. I could literally, like, rip apart a fucking person. A fucking person, bro. Let's see. The other side. That's my left arm, too. Oh. Fucking jacked, bro. I'm fucking cut. Oh. Who are the 2 people watching me? My mom and my sister. My mom and my aunt. My sister and my aunt. My pits smell like dinner. I can touch the ceiling without jumping. Because I'm a big, tall man. To like, I need more like waist motion. Ow. Who's watching me? Is it Georgia Benedict? Is it Georgia? The hottest chica in all of the land. Sorry, just kidding. Is it my ex? Which ex? Doing the calf stretches right now. M.
do the cross one. Like and subscribe, please. This will stretch. The button. Where's my AC? Come on. Turn on AC. Hot in. Oh. Let's see if this is any good. Yeah, it's fine. What's up, fam? For thought crimes.
She voted for that, and 86,000 Iowans could lose their Medicaid. Hospitals like Mercy One Newton, they're suffering. That's going to raise all of our health care costs. Ashley isn't screwed families like mine who've been helped by Medicaid.
Well, shit. Why did you vote for her then?
Domestic terrorists. Therefore, you are under arrest. That's what the United States government is doing right now. They're using AI to create a political watch list and arrest Americans before they commit a crime. Friendly reminder that when you combine this with NSPM 7, the National Security Protocol Memorandum number 7, that means you, that means me, that means any and all leftists. If you hold anti-capitalist, anti-American, anti-Christian beliefs, you are already a domestic terrorist, according to the United States government. You are already on a watch list. And we have some insane fucking stories to cover here. We're going to talk about this new Minority Report. And if you don't know what I mean by that, there's a movie from the early 1990s. Tom Cruise is in it, where it's literally this exact same story. It takes place in the future where there's oracles, and it's essentially AI. Oracle. Oh, fuck. I just realized that. And these oracles, they can see the future, and they arrest people who are going to commit crimes. Later on in the movie, you find out they weren't going to commit crimes. They are simply dissidents of the regime, and that's why they are thrown in prison. But that's now happening in the United States of America. At the same time, AI companies are, they are buying like antique books, scanning the information, absorbing the information into an AI, and then they're shredding the books. This is rude. Okay, it's like the modern version of the burning of library, the modern version of the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Okay, they're trying to monopolize intelligence. They're trying to monopolize information. They're trying to scrub whatever information or history they don't like and get rid of it entirely. It's absolutely fucking horrifying. So we're going to dive right into this. But before we do, hi, how are you? I'm Chris Valenti. Welcome to the Valenti Vlog. This is real independent media. I've never had a conversation with a sponsor, an advertiser, a government, a billionaire, a PAC, any of that shit. All the money I make off this channel is completely and entirely grassroots funded by you, the viewer. I have a burp coming because I have GERD. So sorry. So, if you want to help support this channel, there's a couple of ways you can. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That costs you nothing and it helps me immensely. If you want to help me financially, there's a couple of ways you can. You can buy merch, like the posters behind me. We also have mugs, hoodies, woke-up tops, stickers, all that jazz. Located down below. You can click the thanks button down below to tip me directly. The join button down below. You can become a member of the channel for $5 and become a patron on Patreon by donating $5, $6, $7, whatever you want to donate. It goes a very long way. I thank all of you who have ever sent a single dollar to this channel. You are incredible people. You keep the lights on, you keep food in Luigi's belly, and you keep on the spread of the independent media. Okay, without further ado, let's just dive right in. Minority Report. This is from Reasoning Media. This is the first people to report on this. Minority Report. FBI seeks AI for political watch list. Documents show the FBI is seeking AI tools to flag Americans before they act, as the terror watch list focus moves towards domestic dissent. Friendly reminder that Stephen Miller said the number one threat to the United States of America is left-wing terrorism. That's what he said. The FBI office in charge of maintaining the terrorist watch list is seeking an artificial intelligence for pre-crime policing. According to procurement documents obtained by Reason, the request for information for vendors posted by the FBI's procurement division in March solicits potential bidders for a project that would supercharge the threat screening center with new predictive AI capabilities, just as its focus moves from Islamist terrorism to domestic dissent. Quote, solutions must leverage existing enterprise data sets that include enriched or enhanced data elements with documented source attribution to develop predictive models. When new data is ingested, the system must analyze similarity, pattern alignment, and attribute correlation against existing records to predict where additional relevant information may be derived across federal systems. The document reads, listing predictive modeling using enhanced data with traceable lineage. So when they say predictive modeling, they're saying they want to use AI to predict who is going to be a criminal in the future and arrest them before they've committed any crimes. Now, if you can't find a problem with that, I can't help you. If you don't think this technology is going to be used against dissidents of the regime, you are a fucking idiot. As one of 6 requirements. In other words, the TSC wants to use AI to help predict who might be a terrorist. The FBI declined Reason's request for comment. The TSC, originally called the Terrorist Screening Center, was founded in 2003. President George W. Bush's Homeland Security Presidential Directive 6 ordered the FBI to combine all existing government terrorist watch lists into one center with a 24/7 staff on call to respond to queries from other law enforcement and intelligence agencies. Most of the hundreds of thousands of names on the TSC watch list are foreign citizens believed to be tied to jihadist organizations, with fewer than 10,000 Americans on the list at the beginning of the pedophile Fuhrer's second term. But the second pedophile administration has renamed the TSC to focus on broadly defined threats and oriented it towards groups the regime deems submersive, a change that has received little media coverage. Last year, the White House published National Security Presidential Memorandum 7, NSPM 7, which instructed the entire national security apparatus to focus on incredibly broad threats, including anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, and anti-Christianity, extremism on migration, race, and gender, and hostility towards those who hold traditional American roots of family, religion, and morality. I got this. What is that fucking sound, bro? There is some big ass fucking plane about to go by. Some big ass fucking jet. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's just a squad of birds flying by. It happens more often than you would believe. But this right here that I have highlighted is actually a direct quote from the WhiteHouse.gov. Okay, this is their NSPM 7 directive. I'll read just this little part here for you. These movements portray foundational American principles as fascist to justify and encourage acts of violent revolution. This anti-fascist lie has become the organizing rally cry used by domestic terrorists to wage a violent assault against democratic institutions, constitutional rights, fundamental American liberties. Common threads animating this violent conduct include anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, anti-Christianity, support for the overthrow of the United States government, extremism on migration, race, and gender, hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality. Now, there's two things I want to talk about.
What?
Number one is who gets to decide what is anti-Americanism? Well, that's the pedophile in chief, Donald Trump. And in his eyes, if you're not blindly loyal to him, you're anti-American. I am proudly anti-capitalist. Now, what is anti-Christianity? That simply means if you are not a Christian, if you believe in any God other than the Christian God. Support for the overthrow of the United States government is hilarious. That's point two here, because that's literally what Donald Trump tried to do on January 6, 2021, to overthrow the United States government in a failed coup d'etat. Extremism on migration, race, and gender. Now, what that means is believing that migrants and black people and transgender people have a right to exist. That's what they consider extremism. And hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality.
This is bad.
So what that
I'm
means
leaving.
traditional American views on family means the
Leaving the country.
family with only a man and a woman. Religion means being non-Christian, and morality means thinking that brown people deserve to live. So essentially, NSPM 7 designates every single one of you in this chat, including myself, as a domestic terrorist. And you combine that with this new AI that is designed to arrest us before we commit violent acts of terror. The FBI's procurement request for predictive AI explicitly mentions NSPM 7, although the reference is likely connected to a 2017 directive with the same name that expanded intelligence sharing between federal agencies about watch-listed people and groups. Nonetheless, the TSC is actively involved in carrying out the mandates of the more recent NSPM 7. Oh, Lord. All right. In March of 2026 congressional hearing, FBI Director Kash Patel bragged that the TSC has rapidly expanded with a double-digit increase in biometric capabilities and another double-digit increase in intelligence production. He added that what we have also done in the counterterrorism space significantly, in the counterterrorism space specifically, is expand the number of agents and intel analysts that go online and detect based on our biometric capabilities and the intelligence that we have from the interagency. The terror watch list maintained by the TSC is, by its very nature, a pre-crime entity. It seeks to prosecute crimes before they occur. How the fuck is that even legal? To prosecute a crime before it occurs. How are you going to prosecute a crime that never occurred? How are you going to do that? Like, even when they arrest somebody for planning a terror act, right, or an act of terrorism, well, it's already a crime to plan out an act of terrorism. That's not what they're saying. They're saying we're going to arrest you before you commit any crime. So while you are a completely innocent civilian, you're going to get arrested. I know it's not legal. But laws don't really apply under the Trump regime. In addition to overseeing the no-fly list at airports, the TSC also shares surveillance data, flock cameras, with state and local law enforcement, according to a report by the Government Accountability Office published earlier this year. Police can call in names to the TSC during a routine traffic stop, for example. So, oh my God, so you're going to get pulled over for blowing a red light, or just for any reason, for driving while black. You're going to get pulled over, and the police are going to say, give me
One person.
and then they're going to put your ID into the TSC to see if you are on this government watch list as a potential future terrorist, and they're just going to arrest you right then and there.
One person will listen to this. Crazy.
But the list's massive scale, approaching 2 million names by the last count, has often proved counterproductive to its mission. The Boston Marathon bomber, several January 6 participants, and the Pulse nightclub shooter were all on the watch lists at some point, ending up as undetected needles in a haystack of hundreds of thousands of names. An influx of data in a new mission categorizing Americans' political views.
There's so many names on the list because so many people hate the government.
That's where the AI comes in. The swelling of the watch list over the years has led civil liberty organizations to criticize.
I don't have like something violently against it. I just
I want to peacefully change the government, you know, like MLK.
Cases arguing against the constitutionality of the terrorist watch list have also repeatedly risen to the Supreme Court in FBI versus Fickray. The court ruled against the Bureau in a case involving a U.S. citizen whom the FBI had watch list and whom FBI agents offered to delist if he cooperated as a confidential informant at his mosque. The Supreme Court also ruled in favor of plaintiffs in Tanzan versus Tanvir, who were suing over a similar threat meant to turn them into mosque informants. Even without the use of predictive AI modeling, audits of the TSC's database have repeatedly found errors in the data it uses to flag individuals to law enforcement and the Transportation Security Administration. For the Bureau's documentation of watch listing process, U.S. citizens can be nominated to the watch list by a host of three-letter government agencies. Real quick, I want to show you something. You go to whitehouse.gov. You click the menu on the top left. You go down to media, and you click media offenders. And it has a list of all these media offenders, Hassan Piker, Ken Klippenstein, different CNN journalists, Dana Bash, whatever. But if you look on the right here, what does this say? Oh, you can't really see it because of the queue, but that says submit a tip. You click that, report bias. Your email address, the media outlet, and a link to the biased article.
Don't do that.
So now, loyalists to the pedophile regime can just like, you can just watch one of my videos and be like, I think this guy's anti-American, and then you can report me to the federal government to be added to the terror watch list. You do live in a fascist authoritarian dictatorship. You do not live in a democracy. A lot of liberals are role-playing, walking through the motions, pretending like we can still vote our way out of this. There is one final chance to vote our way into a better situation. Not out of this, because don't forget, establishment Democrats are ideologically Zionists, and they're completely beholden to U.S. imperialists and giant corporations and whatnot. But the midterm elections come November are the final chance. However, you can't just vote for Democrats. You can only vote for Democratic Socialists. Those are the only people who are willing to fight against this fascist regime. All right, let's keep reading here. Although the FBI can nominate citizens with a solely domestic terrorism connection, the State Department has taken upon itself to vastly increase political organizations abroad that it claims are terrorists, thus increasing the number of Americans tied to foreign groups that can be funneled into the TSC. For example, the regime has slapped the terrorist label onto the International Anti-Fascist Defense Fund. Real quick, if your government labels anti-fascists as terrorists, it's because your government is fascist. Got it? Good. A bail fund for self-described anti-fascists. As I reported for Deeper States earlier this month, the fund has come under investigation from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence National Counterterrorism Center, which passes nominations on to the TSC. The Legal Defense Fund has supported and drawn donations from U.S. citizens, creating a potential nexus for watch listing by connecting U.S. citizens to a group that includes foreigners. Last week, Secretary of State Marcus Aurelius Rubius, Grand Liberador of the South, held an international summit on political terrorism and published a report on alleged Cuban attempts to instill left-wing terrorism.